Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading. All right, let's just dive in. Pulling the energies for this week in November. We have a big day coming up, which is actually a couple big days. We have the 11/11 date, which many see as to being a portal, a day of manifestation. I'm going to probably do a collective reading for that day. And we have the final supermoon of the year, super full moon. That's November 15th. And so I might, depending on the energies I feel, I might do a collective reading for that one as well. As always, I want to remind you that my website, the link is in the description, and you can find personal readings there at very affordable prices and other cool items. Okay, we just got a little flash of the star card. Let's see what's happening. What is the energy for Aries this week? Energy for Aries. Okay. Nice. Ace of Pentacles, right? First card right in the center. Beautiful. Four of Swords. Okay. Okay, I am going to take that. I usually when the deck jumps like that, I don't, but I instantly felt like take it. Okay, let's talk about these three cards before we pull three more. So nice, right here in the center here, focus of attention for this coming week, the Ace of Pentacles. I love this. Ace, all the aces represent new opportunities, new beginnings, new starts. And Pentacles energy is that earthy energy. It's the day-to-day life. So that can mean work, finance, home life, anything tangible, projects you work on. So it could be a new opportunity for a new project, new job, new income, a change. It can be a lifestyle change, moving locations, things like that. But it's a new beginning in something or a new opportunity. Now, playing into this energy, we have the Four of Swords and the Chariot. So the Four of Swords is about self-care. It's really a card of self-care, and it's swords energy. So it's about kind of balancing out, figuring out, quieting your mind, getting your head straight. Taking a break, taking a moment to get your head straight. It's sorting through your thoughts, but it's peaceful energy. It's not a stuck energy. It's not anything like that. It's just a little self-care, organizing your thoughts. So basically, the cards are saying, whatever this that presents itself this week to you, think it through, relax. Don't get hyped up. Just relax, chill. What's best for you? Kind of those questions to ask. But then we have quite the opposite energy over here, and it's major arcana. It's the Chariot, which means it's very big energy. It's the card of determination and forward movement. It's the movement of will. It's ambitious. But it's basically taking this pentacle and going with it. So I think I'm really reading this as a card, this Four of Swords, as kind of when this opportunity presents itself, figure out what you want from this opportunity, what you really want, and that's the path you're going to take with it. That's how you determine how you're going to use this opportunity. And once you figure that out, it's a go time, do it. Okay, let's pull three more cards. The Knight of Swords. Oh, another jumpy one. That's interesting. Ace of Swords. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, 2 knights and an ace. Okay, before we talk about this line, let's look at the bottom of the deck. We had the King of Wands. Now, this is energy that Aries like, right? So the underside of the deck, the bottom of the deck, is the undercurrent of energy. It's more subtle flowing energy that's usually coming in from previous days, weeks, months, okay? Not the main player, but has an influence of this week. So, I mean, this is really in your wheelhouse right here, being the King of Wands. It's a card of ambition, which kind of makes sense of this. So feeling like a passion towards something, feeling like you've got power in a situation, control, but not in a it's upright, so it's not in an arrogant or control freak kind of way. It's just that you're feeling assertive, ambitious, independent, and it's a positive energy, energetic towards something. Okay, you're having newfound energy towards something, maybe. Okay, now directly under this Ace of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords. All the knights are about action. Okay, they're about taking action. So, which doesn't surprise me that you got 2 knights here with this Chariot, okay? This week is going to be a week of action. There's some sort of new opportunity, whether that's an opportunity you've created yourself. I do want to say there's a hand, it's the universe's hand. That doesn't mean that you didn't create this. This might be an opportunity that you created yourself. And I say that because we got this King of Wands, okay? It could be an opportunity presented from someone else, but we have this King of Wands, which kind of indicates it's something that you have either manifested or worked towards, okay? So we have the King of Swords, which is the fastest, or I was stuck on the Knight of Swords, which is the fastest moving knight of the deck. It's all about that. Swords energy is about truth and clarity, information, communication. The thing about the Knight of Swords, it can be a little reckless. And aren't Aries tend to be a little bit like that, right? You dive in, whoosh. Sometimes we say, I'm an Aries sun. Sometimes we say the first thing that's on our mind without a whole lot of thought. So it's kind of diving into something, okay? Diving forward. Now, interesting enough, playing into this energy, we have the Ace, another Ace, Ace of Swords, playing into the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Ace of Swords, I call it the Sword of Truth. But in this case, I feel like it's associated with this new opportunity, but this card is also read as success, courage. So I think that whatever is happening here, it's kind of an indication you're going to find success in this. It's the cards once again acknowledging, figure out what you want from this opportunity, but go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Now, the other side of this is the Knight of Pentacles, and I love it. I love the Knight of Pentacles balancing out this Knight of Swords because, as I told you, this is the fastest moving knight. This is the slowest moving knight, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is very grounded, has a lot of follow through, but the thing that's beautiful is that it has long lasting effects, okay? Whatever the Knight of Wands offers, comes through with, moves towards, it has follow through and it has long lasting results. And so that's a beautiful thing to see with this Ace of Pentacles. So what this reading is telling me is that something is going to start for you, a new opportunity that has long lasting effects in your day-to-day life, okay? Tangible effects. So for some of you, it might be income. For some, we're talking to a lot of people here. So yeah, all of your circumstances are different. So for some of you, it means you might be relocating and it's going to be a really good, long lasting move for you. And for some of you, it's just changing a lifestyle, a way of living, a lifestyle change that is going to be successful for you. Take it how it resonates for you personally in your own life. But this is a transitionary time for you, Aries. Really lovely energy. Okay, we are going to pull a good karma card at the end, which I love that deck. I think that after the week we've had, previous week with the election here in the United States, but it has, I know that even if you don't live in the United States and you're watching this, it has kind of a worldwide ripple, doesn't it? And there's a lot of elections going on, a lot of turmoil in the world. So I think we need some good karma, right? Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 cards, advice, guidance, or outcome for Aries for this coming week. Advice, okay. Nice. 6 of Swords. The Moon. All right. And the 8 of Cups. Okay, so how I read this is you are taking, this kind of coincides with the Chariot, moving forward. But this is going to be a peaceful thing. This is not chaotic. Even though we got the Knight of Swords, I think that's just indicating that you are full of enthusiasm. It might be kind of it's a fast action. You're going to take fast action on this offer, right? But this is signaling that it's really going to be something that moves you into calmer waters in your life. It's a beneficial change for you. And for some of you, this is kind of walking away from, there might be some things you're walking away from. You might be leaving certain things from your past behind, certain emotional entanglements. I don't read this as a relationship reading. So a lot of times when people see the 8 of Cups, for the first thing they think of is like, oh no, somebody's walking away from a relationship. Or, this might be walking away from certain family ties that no longer serve you, certain friendships. It can be walking away from a romantic relationship, but it can also just be it can be walking away from a job. It can be relocating. I felt called to kind of mention that this might be a relocation for some of you. It's just choosing a new path. And the difference between, like, say, the 2 of Wands is a fork in the road and choosing a path. This is actually walking away from something that you've known, that you've had. You're leaving the past behind, basically, and you're choosing a new path for yourself. And from that perspective, right here in the heart of these 3 cards, though, the center is a major arcana card, the Moon. And okay, so I usually read the Moon card as the things we don't yet see. So I will read it like that here as well. There's going to be things that you don't know. Maybe some of this is going to have to kind of be that leap of faith kind of feeling of, I don't have all the answers yet, but I'm going to go for it anyway, which really isn't a problem for Aries, okay? But I also kind of feel called to, I never read this as really, some readers read this card as fear and anxiety, and I don't ever read it like that. I never look at it like that. It can be a card of mystery. It can be a dreamy kind of energy in the nighttime. But I think that this is saying enjoy the unknown of this whole thing. Embrace it. Embrace the unknown. There's going to be things you don't know when you're entering into this. It might be a card of, it might be calling on self discovery, in this whole process, but there's things you don't yet know. But I never get a fearful energy from this card, really. Um, I never read it as a crisis card. It's a card of, you just don't have all the answers, and it's okay. It can kind of be a card of being a truth seeker, which kind of plays into this Ace of Swords as well, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. Really positive reading. I think it's fantastic. This 1111 portal for you in the full moon. The full moon is in Taurus. Um, and Taurus is an earth sign, so interesting that you got an earthy new start here. So I would really, I think this week is going to be, initiate some big changes, but in a very positive way. All right, let's pull a good karma card. What is your good karma assignment for this week for Aries? Good karma assignment. All right. Make friends with somebody at school or work. Okay. And now I would not define it just at school or work. I would say just maybe befriend somebody that you maybe somebody that you've always walked past but never really had a conversation with. Start a conversation with, and somebody that you come across. If you go to the post office every day but you never really befriend the postal worker, but it's somebody you should know by name, right? Maybe ask them what their name is and talk to them. Start a conversation. Yeah, make friends with somebody that you see all the time but you don't really know. Nice. All right. Aries, I loved your reading. I hope you did too. If you choose to subscribe, I would love that. Either way, hopefully I will see you soon. Bye-bye.